Sagittarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, or wherever Sagittarius falls in your chart. It's an energy reading. I always do an extended reading, guys, so be sure to check it out. I hope you guys can join me for it. I will attach the link down below in the description box, as well as pin it to the top of the comment section for your convenience. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Please ring that bell so you can get notified when I upload your favorite content. Sagittarius specific content comes out every single Tuesday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So it's over here on the west coast of the U.S. I love you guys so much. We're going to dive right in. The astrology for you this week is not very complicated for what Jupiter is doing, but it's not like you're not going to be affected by the shit show that's happening everywhere else, and we'll get into that as well. Remember, I always do a daily tarot card reading, where Monday through Friday I do a daily tarot card reading on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. So hopefully you guys can join in that too, and it's a live chat, so it's really cool. I'll attach the link above to that. Guys. Okay. Let me show you the cards first. Take time out and trust in the magic. Now, Jupiter's in a really nice spot because it's trining, still in Aries, it's retrograde, and it's trining the sun. So it's almost like you're starting to see different dynamics of yourself that you're capable of. And in retrospect, maybe you never thought these would happen, but the retrospect is really starting to add to your repertoire and building, because it's almost like the past is gone, but it's like digging into what could have been or opportunities missed is the place that you're getting your growth and expansion now. Because maybe you shouldn't have thrown the baby out with the bathwater, right? You shouldn't have thrown out some options or some possibilities and thinking, oh, this could never happen. What is starting to expand and grow are aspects or dynamics of who you are, or discovering that, like, talents you have, skills you have, even, virtues that you have that maybe you didn't realize that you had. Now, it is going to be put to the little bit later this week, because suddenly, the trine goes away, and Chiron instead is trine to the sun later on this week. And instead you have semi-squares to both Mars and Saturn, plus this really not so comfortable, it's not a huge aspect, but it's a not so comfortable aspect to Mercury. And a lot of things is this: you don't want to wait, you don't really like it, you don't revel in details, but now Mercury is very detail oriented because it's at his very fastidious home in Virgo. So it's all about practicalities, and it's all about, did I do it in the right order, or having to wait or schedule things when it comes to stuff that you really want to get done, stuff that you want to solidify, stuff that you want to be sure of, and yet it seems like there's interferences there. So yes, later on this week could be extremely frustrating. Take time out. Here is bear energy. Bear energy is all about what is the aggressive in your life? What is the bear in your life? Or take time out so that you don't go crazy on somebody. A sense that you might need to take a step back. Anytime I see this coming up, this card is usually, hey, it's a really good time to take a vacation. And if you can, do it. And if you can't, don't. But definitely a sense of taking a step back to maintain your objectivity and your cool is suggested this week. And then we have trust in the magic, white raven spirit. So it's kind of like saying, listen, don't force your way forward this week. It's sort of, for right now, giving you clues as to how to move this week. And it's basically saying, trust in the newness of the situation. Trust in the fact that this is different than it was. Trust in the fact that you are not who you were. And I've been getting this vibe the whole week. I think the topic even came up on my daily tarot reading today. Whereas you are not who you were. So you cannot fall back to, say you're in a video game and there's 5 levels and you're on level 4 and you are now This is the change. This is the dynamic change. You're taking the step up to level 5, and you're on level 5. And level 5 doesn't mean you've achieved it and you've won the game. You still have to go through level 5. And so there's complications and there's challenges, and you're going to start to face those. And what I'm trying to say is you can only fall back as far as level 5. You can only have to go back to starting level 5 over again. Nobody's going to cast you back to level 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're done with them. You are not the same person. So even if there are similar challenges, it's not going to impact you the way it would have years ago. It's not. You're different. You're on a different level now, and all those challenges are really past. So even though the challenges may look the same, challenges with, challenges with family members, challenges with money, it may look the same. It's not. It's just the same theme. It's not actually the same challenge, because you have different set of resources, and you have a different set of, like a different mindset, different set of experiences. You're equipped to handle these challenges differently. So they're actually not the same challenges, right? Because you're not the same person. So it's saying take time out and trust in the newness of the situation. Trust in the fact that you are in a new situation. This is different. And take a few steps back before you just start to rip into people. It'll be really easy, because once that uncomfortable aspect to Mercury happens, you're going to get a lot of pushback or feedback or challenges that have to do with details that you are not going to be able to fucking stand. And it's going to have to do with rules and regulations about moving forward, or about what you can and can't do, what steps you can take, how you can use your energy, like maybe how important you are in terms of, maybe you thought you were making more money than you did, or maybe you thought you had more significance or carried more weight in your office than you do. Like, it's stuff like that that's going to and it's all going to be about this, because this, and this, like really kind of like facetious mentality, people that are very into the little tidbits and stuff of life. So, understand that that's just what's going on, but it's not, this isn't going to slow you. It's going to slow you down a little bit, okay? But we're in retrograde season. It's all about slowing us down anyway. Taking a few steps back to because maybe we missed shit that we shouldn't have missed. And this is definitely a sign that you did. And it's almost like sometimes we're not on a straight line, we're on a wheel. And you have to knock off the pegs on the wheel to slide into the next position, but you missed some pegs. So it just keeps coming back around so you can knock off the pegs that you missed. And that's kind of what's going to happen before you can actually slide on to the next step. Okay, so take time out and trust in the magic. I want to go on. I want to Sagittarius. Transformation is beautiful. That's a good card. Love it. And then sweet results await, but it's in reverse. So ultimately, transformation is beautiful. Transformation is going to be hard work. You've still, it's saying, whatever this reading is about for you, there's still more work to do. It's not time to suckle on the honey. It's not even necessarily challenges. It's just more work has to be done. So, yes, your transformation is upright. It means that you are definitely different than what you used to be. You have definitely moved on beyond. So you don't have to worry about making the same mistakes or snapping off at the same people. You don't have to worry about that stuff. But like I said, it doesn't mean that there isn't still work to be done on your road to where you want to go. Now, this is Leo energy, so it's also marking a timestamp. When the butterfly, I'm going to be metaphorical still, when the butterfly splits the cocoon, it's hard work. It doesn't feel like, imagine, see, none of us can remember when we're born, or at least most of us can't. If we did, we would be terrified. It'd probably be the most terrifying fucking day of our lives. Can you imagine experiencing gravity for the first time? Shit. That talk about the weight that all of a sudden is on your little tiny shoulders. You can't even fucking stand up because your limbs are shit. You know, I mean, like, what a fucking vulnerable position you are in when you are a teeny tiny. And being born, I don't think we could ever look at our mothers seriously, whether we're cesarean or natural. I don't think we could ever look at our mothers the same way again if we had to remember and actually see what we were coming at. You know what I'm saying? So the day that you're born, the day that the butterfly steps out of that cocoon, not the happiest day of its life. It doesn't necessarily feel like, yay, everything's all better. No, it's got to shed that muck. It's exhausting, it's tiring, it's slimy. It's got to like take a second to even learn how to, what the fuck do I do with these things? Like, right? Wait, didn't I have like 100 little feet and now I only got 6? And what the hell are these things on my back? You know, it's almost like, yes, it's new, but there's a learning curve. And that's kind of what this means for you guys. There's a learning curve, and it's going to happen during Leo season. You got a learning curve. And no big deal, right? You're still where you are. The learning curve doesn't take that away from you. Just actually gives you something to do. But I feel like in some ways you kind of aren't in the mood to do shit. Listen, you can pick this up whenever you're ready. I'm not kidding. Whether it takes 6 months or it takes 6 hours, it's like you pick it up when you're ready. And it may be that you need to just like sit back for a second and breathe in the new air. Sort of adjust to your surroundings. So in other words, don't rush into things this week. You'll want to, but you won't be able to. And that will frustrate you, but it's actually saving you, because let this go slow. Let this slowly unroll. Now, I don't know what this is. You guys can tell me. Leave the comments below. I love to know how this energy is impacting you guys or how you interpret it in your life. So please do. And I read as many of the comments as I can, even if I don't respond. So definitely leave the comments, dude, because they're important. I would like to know how this is playing out. Let it shine. This is Scorpionic energy. And y'all never have a problem saying what you need to say. But let it shine is about your talents and your skill sets. This could be actually the time to take a break from work and to be more creative. To let your creative aspects really come out. Like, not take the have-tos so seriously, the day-by-day pedantic shit so seriously, but instead allow yourself to be creative, whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's in a studio, whether it's in a recording studio, whether it's in a science lab. I don't care. It's almost a sense of you might be even distracted, like to the point where you can't do the normal stuff, the normal day-to-day stuff, without, getting other ideas out of your mind and out of your way. It may actually get in the way of these creative bouts or spurts, might get in the way of you being able to do your day-to-day. I mean, you'll get it done, but go slowly. Don't be surprised if you end up staying at work for 10 or 11 hours this week instead of just 8, because you're kind of going to be dragging ass and getting distracted by other things, but work at your own pace. That kind of thing is very suggested. Let it shine. This is also speaking up about something. And I joke to say that you guys usually don't have a problem with that, but this is coming up from the kind of the depths. I also think you're starting to see differently. But what is this? What do you mean? Let what shine? Usually this is about your talents or your skill sets. So but maybe talking about hardships. Okay? This is 5 of Pentacles. I said let it shine. What are you letting it shine? Bringing to the surface maybe some hardships that you've been having? Oh no, this is unconditional love. This is absolutely devoted love. In other words, allow yourself to be kind. You may feel vulnerable, like you've been compromised, but there's an aspect of you that, like, get that out of the way, because that's actually going to push you behind, hold you behind. Be generous, because this is a really strong connection. I said, let it shine. Let what shine? Let what shout? I said, what? Define these. And this is what came out. You have the Five of Pentacles, which is usually financial hardship. And then you have the Lovers, which is, oh my God, extreme attraction. Extreme attraction to financial hardship. I doubt it. But this is also a sense of maybe you've been like, I don't know. Five of Pentacles is also, a lot of readers do this, then they use it this way. This is not the, let me just tell you, especially for you guys who are interested in tarot. The Five of Pentacles is sometimes also a lover's card, because it can be interpreted as you have somebody who ride or die. They're the ride or die. They're with you through thick and thin. This is for better or worse. And sometimes all you got is each other and faith, right? Right? Because you're so connected. Like, maybe this is realizing how connected you are, or actually being able to speak it into existence, or say it, get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. It's almost like this is the time to show somebody that you got their back come hell or high water. Let your heart shine. And say it. Like, speak it. Use your voice. Because even when you got nothing, you got love. I know that sounds cliche and a bit corny. So I'm going to go on and ask God, what exactly are you trying to tell me? Because this could also be like something that didn't get to take off, or something that needed more time, is now you're able to like bring it up, or bring it out and discuss it. This is Pluto energy. What is Pluto doing? Okay, so Pluto is basically opposite Venus this week. So there's a lot of shifts, could be a lot of dynamic shifts and changes, or this is what needs to change to keep your relationship intact. To show that you love somebody, show them that you got their back, come hell or high water. Okay. Okay, we have Ceres. So Ceres represents the harvest and maternal energy. This is also just a bountifulness and plentifulness. It's almost like in some ways you start to realize your bounty lies in partnership. So it's almost like you're combining your resources. And there's a great deal of harvest here. I don't know if this is a person, but it's just somebody that's bringing you a great deal of, or it's you nurturing something, caring about something, setting somebody up, receiving gifts from somebody. Let's put it this way. With all these cards on the table, if I had to summarize this time period for you, I would summarize it in one word: investment. Somebody is a really good investment. They might not have jack shit now. This person could be a Gemini. Maybe not. They may not have jack shit now. But you know damn well this person is headed for somewhere. And it's not about using somebody or opportunity, but it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to invest early, especially in another person. Because this person is the fucking bomb. And you know it. And I'm going to say this to you. You're right about it. You're right about them. Maybe you had a good feeling. You know that, hey, the honey ain't there yet. We're still in the works. You're kind of realizing, I need to protect this because this is a fresh new opportunity. If this is a person, if this is a company, I don't fucking know. But that's not what matters. This is the time to invest. Invest, invest, invest. You are very correct in what you see as an investment now, especially people. Somehow it's like they don't got nothing now, but you know they're headed to exceptionality. And they are. Invest. Because this person, especially if this is a person, or even if this is a business, or whatever you're working on now, it may be small now. It may still need work. It's time to buy a fixer-upper. Because what it's saying is this fixer-upper is actually Jesus. You ever heard the story of the Good Samaritan? That's kind of what it is. It's almost like this person is your blessing, all dirty and grungy. This opportunity is it's your diamond in the rough. Remember, it takes a special person to see a diamond in the rough, because diamonds in the rough, they look like normal crystals. They look like dirty rocks. This is it. The diamond has been dropped into your life. Protect it. Protect it and nurture it, because you are correct. This could be, it doesn't have to be a person. Be a relationship. It could be a business, or whatever it is. You have spotted something that is tarnished. But if you rub that lamp and you shine it up, there's a fucking genie inside. And they're about to grant your every fucking wish. And it's coming in the future, which also is supported by this card, where there's still work to be done. There ain't no honey yet. Looks like just a bug. They don't got much. Or this connection may be leading you, feels like you got nothing but faith. But guess what? It's divinely presented to you. You're not going to be able to resist it. And the reason you can't resist it is that lucky fucking Sagittarius streak. I feel like I could legitimately replace luck for Sagittarius. Oh, you got real Sagittarius that time. Oh, wow, that was your Sagittarius streak. Oh, wow. Like that kind of energy is like, that's it. And you're just going to know it. You're just going to feel it. You're going to see it when nobody else can see it. And you're going to stick up for it and speak up for it, and you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Like, right? And I tell you, it's going to... So, in other words, right now what's going on in the universe is this is like you're seeding it. This is like the first steps. But it's definitely leading to this fantastic outcome. This is mother energy. Let's see exactly how this plays out. I'm going to go to the extended. The link is below. I'll see you guys there.